a bar over here? Hi. Oh, I didn't know that. It's in there as well. Woo! Man, this road could use some work. Well, what's up, guys, gals, and everything in between? It's Reggie with 2 G's. I wanted to talk about something that was actually brought up on my other channel, Reggie's live streams, that Broncorides brought up, was drones, man. I didn't realize that drones, drones were so complicated. He's got one, and he was going through all the features. And I know they're expensive, and now I know why they cost so much. So these drones they have that are pretty cool. You can program them to do all kinds of things. You can have them like fly a predetermined path. You can fly them where you want and hit a button on your remote and they will fly back towards you. They even have them to where they have sensors that they will detect if there's something in their flight path and change and alter their flight path to not hit things. Not to mention the fact that they also have 4K cameras. I mean, those things are amazing. And for the longest time, I'd always assumed with drones that you could fly them pretty much wherever you wanted and it was going to cause issues. But according to Broncorides, there's already safeguards in drones to prevent them from flying over a certain height. You've got to call in advance to the FAA, let them know you're going to fly them before you can fly them. Things are pretty cool. I think even he said that, and One Down was saying that they have drones that you can program to follow the remote. Could you imagine the shots you could get motovlogging if you could ride down a road and have your drone just follow you? When they first came out, everyone hated on drones, but now I'm starting to see more and more benefits of these things. Aerial shots, for instance. You'd have to pay a ton of money to someone to do an aerial shot of your property or your land. Now you can do that. If you're trying to sell your home, you can do aerial shots of your home. You can see, what it looks like from above and get different shots to show people. Hell, you could use it for all kinds of filmography. I see a lot of people using them now for all kinds of stuff. And as 4K becomes more and more popular, especially on YouTube, and the price of those 4K cameras themselves start to drop, I think the price of those 4K drones will start to drop as well, because I think what's holding a lot of people back from buying drones are the cost of buying a good one. I mean, if you're going to buy one, you might as well get one with a 4K camera and all this technology. Because for me personally, I've always been scared to have a 4K camera, because I've always been scared that I'm going to wreck my drone. So those things are pretty cool. I gotta say. Yeah, so you might as well get one with this technology, because you could literally set up a predetermined flight path, set it on the ground, hit a button, and it'll do it for you. You don't have to worry about losing sight of it or whatever. The other thing, man, Broncorides was telling me and One Down in the Hangout, and I'll put a link to the Hangout down there. It's way later in the Hangout Broncorides joined, so I probably listened to about the last hour, probably 45 minutes of the Hangout. That's probably where I listen to. We actually talk about drones for a good bit, and I'll put a link down there, and I'll try to find exactly when we start talking about it and put the time it starts. And you could get these drones, predetermine their flight path. You don't have to worry about them crashing. They have cameras, and then you can also hook them up to your iPad or iPhone or your Android device, and then they will literally read back to you or broadcast back to you while you're on the ground in real time what it is the drone is seeing. That's incredible. That's like Home Alone 3 shit. Nobody will get that reference. But that's incredible that they have that. So I think they're pretty cool. I would love to have one, because there's so many places that I would go that I've always wondered, hey, what's over there that I couldn't get to, that I would just use my drone and be like, what's over there? Set drone on ground, fly up there. Oh, that's what's over there. Fly back. And the cool thing is, all I have to do is fly it there and then hit the home button, and the damn thing will come back to me like if I'm yelling at my dog. So hopefully they start to come down in price. Maybe if they come down in price enough, I'll snatch one up. I don't know. Between this channel and my other channel, my Hobbit time is limited, but It'd be really cool to have one and just use it for different things. I wonder if I could hook it up to my Wi-Fi on my iPad and then turn my drone and make my drone participate on the Hangouts. Alright, well, that's all I gotta say about that. I want to thank One Down for talking in the Hangout about drones. He's the one that kind of brought it up. And Broncorides for having one and explaining all the cool features they have. And I'll leave links to both their channels and the Hangout that we discussed about it in the comments down below. And I'll catch you guys on the next video. Oh man, they repaved this road? Sweet. Adios.